In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw an exploding volcano. You're going to need a pen and a pencil and an eraser. Now with a pencil, draw very lightly, hardly touch the paper. So can you see that? Just about. And draw like an X, like that. Don't press too hard because then it's going to be really difficult to erase the pencil later. The lighter you press, the easier it is to erase. So we are going to start at the top of the volcano, round about here. And we're going to draw this little kind of a hook at each end and a line, and there's a hook there. And this is the top of the volcano. And then we're going to come around like that. So this is going to be all the blobby lava flowing down like that, and maybe so you can make this really kind of blobby. Come around here a little bit like that, so it wants to come over the top there, and it's coming streaking down like that. And then here we can draw the rest of the volcano, which is going to be quite rocky on the edge like that, and we can maybe have another stream of lava coming down like that as well, maybe another bit sort of dripping down there. And then with your pencil you want to draw like a donut. Okay, so what we're going to do is an ellipse like that, and then this little curve there. So this is a real exploding volcano, and so these want to curve outwards a little bit there. This is going to stop when you get to that line of the ellipse there. It's kind of a rugby ball or American football shape, isn't it? And then here we want to have this kind of cloud sort of shapes like this. So we want to do a little curve there and then a big one, and then we can have a little one underneath. That's going to come around there and maybe around like that. Another one there maybe. Now here we're going to go the other way. So these are sort of curling down, and these are going to curl up like that. So we want a little one there and something like that, and then just going up there, and then these whooshy bits can be coming out like that, and then they're sort of starting to come out at an angle. So they want to be kind of, if this is the point here, then they want to be sort of coming out at an angle from that point like that, and they're kind of whoosh like that and whoosh, and then we can draw the rest of the cloud. So it's sort of a bit like a mushroom cloud smoke ring kind of thing, isn't it there? And we're going to want to have bits of rock and all sorts of stuff being exploded out there, and here we can maybe get some more curves coming out slightly sideways, but curves, we still need a curve because you get that parabolic curve like a cannonball or something when you up in the air and then it comes down in a nice curve. So it's the same thing. These rocks are just like a lot of cannonballs exploding out of the volcano like that, and they can have little whooshy lines attached to them as well. We'll have something, a few more like that, and we're going to have some sort of coming out from underneath. We're probably going to have a few very close in there as well. Now I think we need a little bit more detail in this cloud like that. When you are absolutely sure that your ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines, which, because I've drawn very gently, come away very easily. If you press too hard, you know what it's like. It kind of dig it into the paper, don't you? And you can never get it out again. So we can maybe do some sort of little short ones to fill in these spaces, and maybe just sort of flick them up like that. And again, underneath here we can do some little short ones if you can fit them in there. And I think we're going to try and bring these right down to join the top there, so then we can make that dark on either side. And we're going to make these look a little bit cloudy with these sort of curving lines. So these are, this is called hatching. And so we're using kind of little lines like this to make it, it's adding shade basically. So it's instead of sort of just scribbling in black, because we do little lines like this, it makes it look sort of like grey or something. And it also gives a bit of shape to the cloud as well, doesn't it? Like, let's put a bit in there, like that as well. I think we've got a lot of tremor and movement going on, haven't we? So we can maybe put some little movement lines in there. And I think we've probably got some movement coming on the side of the volcano as well, so we can make that kind of shiver a bit. Now down at the bottom here, I'm going to put some big rocks like that. So they're just zigzaggy things like that. And maybe some little rocks on the side of the volcano. And then here we want to bring these lines down. So if we've got a point here, it's like we're all coming down, well, it's about here actually, isn't it? We're coming down from that point. And as you come around, the angle changes, doesn't it? So let's try putting one there, and this line will sort of come there. We can draw a line there, and you can maybe draw one there as well. You could pencil these in very gently if that makes it easier for you. And we're just going to now draw in some of these lines just to give that sort of feeling of the angle of the volcano. And I'm going to put some more hatching things in here like that, and especially around these lava bits, because that's going to help to make them stand out. Now here you see I'm crossing over those lines with more hatching here, so that's called cross hatching, because I'm going across the hatching that I've done already, and that just sort of makes the eye think it's a lot darker. And this is an active volcano, not to be confused with the dormant volcano, which I did last time. You can see that in the video up here. A dormant volcano is asleep, where it comes from the French word dormir, to sleep. So it's not dead. it's just thinking about exploding again one day. And so if you see a little wisp of smoke coming out of a volcano, then you know it's not dead, it's not extinct, and it could at any moment, kaboom, blow up. And volcanoes do kind of surprise the scientists when they go. You can't always predict when a volcano is going to explode. And a bit more there. And now all you need to do is colour it in. So I think we need kind of a whooshy oranges and yellows in the explosion, and some dark smoky smoke, bright red for the lava, and a kind of a dark rocky grey for the side of the volcano. If you got this far, you obviously like drawing. Make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy, and keep coming back for lots more drawings all the time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.